Loneliness can often feel like an endless expanse, a quiet echo that stretches through the heart. In those moments, it's easy to believe that you're truly alone, unseen, unheard, perhaps even forgotten. Yet there is a gentle truth that often goes unnoticed amid the noise and rush of daily life. You are not alone. In fact, you are deeply cherished, and there is a divine presence that waits patiently for you, offering comfort, understanding, and unconditional love. Sometimes the pace of life pulls us away from the quiet places where we can sense the presence of God. Responsibilities mount, distractions multiply, and before we know it, we begin to drift. The world tells us that we must face our struggles alone, that we must be strong, self-reliant, and unyielding. But the reality is that none of us were made to walk this path in isolation. Deep within, there is a longing for connection, not just with others, but with something greater, something eternal. In times of solitude, it's easy to mistake the silence for abandonment. But what if the silence is actually an invitation? An invitation to pause, to turn inward, and to remember that God is always near, waiting patiently for us to reach out. The love of God does not fade with distance or time. It is constant, unwavering, and ever-present, even when we forget to seek it. Perhaps you have felt overwhelmed, carrying burdens that seem too heavy to bear. Perhaps you have wondered if anyone truly understands your pain, your hopes, your fears. In these moments, remember that God is not far away. He is closer than your breath, attentive to every unspoken thought, every silent tear. He waits not with impatience, but with infinite compassion, ready to listen, to guide, and to heal. Reconnecting with God does not require grand gestures or perfect words. It begins with a simple turning of the heart, a quiet acknowledgement that you are not alone. You can reach out in prayer, in stillness, or even in the midst of your daily routines. God hears the whispers of your soul, the questions you are afraid to voice, the dreams you barely dare to dream. In every moment, He is waiting, eager to embrace you with a love that knows no limits. Remembering God's presence can transform the way you experience loneliness. Instead of an empty space, it becomes a sacred opportunity, a chance to rediscover the depth of divine love and to draw strength from it. You are not forgotten. You are seen, known, and cherished beyond measure. If you find yourself feeling adrift, take a moment to pause, breathe deeply, and remember that you are not journeying through life alone. Allow yourself to rest in the assurance that there is a loving God who walks beside you, who waits for you to reach out, and who delights in every moment you choose to draw near. Loneliness is not a sign of failure or weakness. It is a gentle reminder to reconnect with the one who loves you most. No matter where you are or what you are facing, you are never truly alone. God is waiting for you with open arms, ready to fill your heart with peace, hope, and the assurance that you belong. Let this truth settle into your soul. You are not alone, and you never have been. Even in the quietest moments, you are held in the embrace of divine love, a love that is patient, steadfast, and always waiting for you to remember.